everyone. Welcome to a very important video. This is me and Neon. We're going to be taking a government-sanctioned Japanese test, which is going to tell us which Japanese music artist we are. I know this is proper like government-sanctioned stuff because it comes from yabai.com. And I found it via Google. And look at these totally non-stock graphics they've used.
It's not only that, I've already read the first question. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here? Where is this going? What have you dragged me into?
Well, I think it's important that the people at home know what our feelings are about Japanese music. They understand, who in another life we would be. Just out of interest, because I get the feeling that this test is obviously going to be very scientific. I'm just wondering, Neon, if you were a Japanese musician in another life, what musician do you think you would be? Who is you in another life? Who do you think?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
I know. That's why I asked you before I thought of my answer.
I would have to go with.
It's not like I put him on the spot or anything.
Yeah, I would have to go with Takayoshi Yamura, just because, for a number of reasons, actually. Like, he might not be the most popular person, but I love his lifestyle of how he performs music. Like, he is so varied in so many different things. Obviously, he's mostly known for one of the guitarists for BABYMETAL, but he does so many other projects, so many other bands, so many other things. He just lives the life, he's not tied down or anything. He just does what he wants. His skill is notorious and unparalleled, I think, within obviously Japanese music industry as well. He's that good. People just let him do his own thing.
So just to be clear, this is who you think you are. Unparalleled skill. Everyone lets him do it. No. This is, let's just clarify. This is the level of ego that we're dealing with here. This is who you are in another life. An unparalleled master of music. Well, I am so...
If I could be as half as sexy as Amora, then I'd call that a win.
I'm still looking at the wrong camera, by the way. I'm going to take the wrong camera down because I'm still looking at the... You're here. I need to focus here. This is where you are. Okay. Anyone who saw our intro video where we were asking you guys to subscribe will know that we just filmed that a moment ago. Timelines. It's confusing. I don't know who I would be, but we're going to find out with this government-sanctioned scientific experiment. And the first question of what appears to be 10 is a very important one. Now, just so you know, you're looking at my screen at home, but Neon's also doing this, and at the end we'll put his answer alongside my answer. But the first question is, what is your go-to ice cream flavor? Because, we both know that the real spelling has a U. So
I literally screamed at Howard the first time I read that when he sent me the link. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this got to do with Japanese music? I was like,
everything, Neon, everything. Sorry.
Also, I'm bitterly disappointed because rum and raisins is not one of the things.
I was about to say, I really wanted mint chocolate chip, but given that mint chocolate chip is matcha seems like such a Japanese answer, but actually matcha ice cream, I actually don't really like it. Seasonal flavors, that sounds like a cop-out for someone who just feels more fancy than they really are. What are you going to go for? It's got to be one of the big three. I know what I'm going for because I'm already highlighting it. People can see it on my screen. I'm going for the right answer. Everyone's going to hate me.
I don't know. I'm going to go for vanilla.
All right, fuck.
So,
well, strawberry it is. Oh my God! What's that?
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for vanilla. Oh, Neil's picking vanilla. Strawberry then.
I am that sweet. When you think of a popular Japanese artist, what comes to mind? Progressive, gorgeous, original, imitative. I have to Google that. Someone who imitates, old-fashioned. Well, progressive. I'm going to be honest. I think I could get away with progressive. I think most of the things I've said so far, even in these first two videos, I'm not getting away with progressive. That's pretty clear. So, what do you think? I always think talented, but talented doesn't seem to be one of the options. So, what do you think? A Japanese artist?
I would have thought with your age, you would have gone for old fashioned.
Motherfucker. I'm good. Is
Honestly, it's actually quite a hard question, that, in all fairness. Like, I don't know. I mean,
these are
original is
scientific
probably the one. Yeah, original would probably be the one I'm looking at. But then, is anything really original anymore? Let's be honest.
Well, I think progressive, no. Old-fashioned, no. Thank you, Neon. Imitative apparently does. It does mean to be of an imitating. And it's the adjective of imitate, which definitely I don't think is Japanese music. And Japanese music is actually quite original. Now, most Japanese artists are quite attractive, but I don't think that's the primary purpose. I think the fact they just happen to be attractive is a very pleasant secondary quality. I'm going to go for original.
Yeah, I probably feel I'm torn between original and progressive. I do feel like the bands need to evolve and stuff over time and maybe try something a bit wacky. But I don't know, original. I feel like being original is maybe I'm just being a little bit over too much, because, like I said, no one's really original. But I suppose it's like what you can do with the sound that you want to go for and how you put your own spin on it that really matters.
Do you think that's a Japanese thing, though? Do you think the Japanese artists, as a general, are original, or do you think that maybe originality isn't their quality?
No, they are, technically speaking. I think Japanese music is beyond probably anything else in the world. And I wholeheartedly mean that.
Way to save your credentials.
I know, but there's no denying. Obviously, a lot of the rock music is inspired by the '80s. I feel there's a lot of culture and stuff in that.
But isn't all music inspired by something before? I mean, rock was inspired by jazz, which was inspired by classical. Yeah.
It's hard to be truly original, I think, now, without making it gimmicky, so to speak, without going into that territory where you're so outside the zone that it becomes distracting.
All right, Plato, so which one are you going for?
I think I'm going to go for original.
Yeah, right, we're both going original. Let's click it. Oh. Out of the following, what kind of watch would you like to own? I know my answer to this one really quickly.
Yeah, me. I don't wear watches.
No, I don't either. It does say, okay.
I never had.
It says, what would you like to own? I guess one of those sort of smart watches that does all the cool things would be kind of useful. But yeah. I'm definitely not expensive. I have I'm on a mission to get rid of all our subscribers. I really don't like anyone who wears expensive watches. I'm always like, if that's where you're spending your money, that's a priorities issue. Unless you just really like.
Yeah, I don't think. I always feel like that's an egotistical thing to have a really expensive watch. I've never really seen the purpose of it. I think the last time I wore a watch was probably when I was about 5 years old, and I swear it was a Thomas the Tank Engine one.
So a popular watch is your answer.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like Thomas? Come on.
Copyright strike.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never worn watches. I've never seen no fascination on watches, and I don't understand people personally. I don't understand people.
I'll tell you,
massive, expensive ones.
To avoid us getting the same answer, then, if you're going, I don't wear watches, I'm going to say a multifunctional watch, because I think one of those cool smart watches would actually be, I'd enjoy one of those, one where I could send my email from my wrist like some yuppie twat.
I think that's my personality in general, though. Like if you offered me a really, really expensive gig, stadium and stuff like that, and it's really top tier, and you offered me a personal gig with a small stage, sticky floor, beer in one hand, and just a good time, I probably would go for the smaller venue.
I want to know why no one's cleaned the floor first of all. Is that blood or something? I mean, what kind of...
Yeah, man, if the gig floor is not sticky, then you're not in the right places, or the wrong places. I don't know, it depends on the terminology you want to use there.
I feel like I've probably been playing in the right places then. Yeah, I mean, I'm the low maintenance kind. I think most people know this, I mean... like my 100 yen coffee that I'm like consuming. Like I always go for secondhand guitars and stuff. But I think if it's saying what you'd want to have, I certainly wouldn't turn down a watch that does all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to click on that. You're going for I don't wear watches. All right. Question 4.
I don't wear watches, so.
Question 4. I think we should answer for each other.
Oh, do you think you are a weird? For fuck's sake. Well, we both know the answer to this one, don't we? Because we're both going to go for the fucking highest one, which is very.
I'm just a bit concerned about what the author considers to be a weirdo. I mean, is this meant in that kind of, you know, imprisonable way? Because that's not the kind of weirdo I am. But I guess I'm going to go for very weird because. But then again, do you know what? Do you know what the most boring people in the world are? Do you know how to know someone's boring, Neon? If anyone ever comes up to you and if you're talking to someone and go, "Oh, you should meet my friends. Me and my friends, we're so crazy." Guaranteed, that's the most boring person you'll ever meet. Anyone who ever says that they're crazy is like, "Yeah, you're boring as shit, aren't you?" It's like anyone who feels the need to say that there is something wrong, something they're compensating for, a genuine feeling that being around their friends makes them crazy because, you know, they're doing anything. So I feel almost bad saying very, because if I say very, I'm gonna go somewhat. I'm gonna be modest and say I am somewhat a weirdo. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put I'm more weird than normal.
Okay.
I think that sums me up quite nicely.
I like how we've refined the weirdness a bit. Okay, and click. Are you bored of the current music scene? Oh, that's a deep one. Well, not in Japan. In the West, yes, but not in Japan. Very somewhat, not really. If anything, I'm content. I'm not interested in the music scene. I mean, let's face it, if you click the bottom one, what the fuck are you doing on there?
Yeah, what are you doing on this goddamn quiz?
Maybe you could be into really old fashion artists then, or something like that. Are you bored of the... No, not really. If anything, I'm content.
Again, it depends what music scene we're on about, really. Like the Japanese one, no, I'm really content with them. I'm really enjoying the bands that are coming out. There's so many different ones, so many different flavors, and so many different great acts. I think when
flavors like vanilla
music. Yeah, I know vanilla. Oh, but but I don't know. I've lost where I'm going with this now.
I find it interesting though that this quiz has no answer for like, yeah, I really like current music, which makes me think the person who programmed this quiz probably is not big into modern music. In fact, I don't even know when this site was uploaded. This could be like a 10-year-old quiz, and they could consider music from like 10 years ago. We could be about to get something from the 80s. So I'm going to say, if anything, I'm content. Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm going to go somewhat then, because I'm going to say I really like the Japanese scene. I'm less impressed with the Western music.
I agree. So far, this is more down to our interpretations of the questions than actually our answers.
The actual question themselves, yeah.
When do you listen to music? When I want to relax, when I want to get going, when I want to focus, when I want to sleep, other than the above.
Is there no option for all of the above?
I don't do it when I want to sleep, because if I listen to music when I want to sleep, it's just gonna make me want to get back up again.
I do. I try to sleep when I listen to music.
So which one is your preference? I'm gonna say when I want to get going.
So yeah, it's a toss up between when I want to get going and when I want to relax. Like when I'm gaming or reaction nights on the channel and stuff like that. For me, that's like nice and relaxing. I love checking out the music and listening to the music, and when I get my 5 minutes of personal time to play a game that I eventually have to put down because there's a new video that's just been released and I need to get back to fucking work. Then I do like put music on in the background and kind of relaxing as I'm playing.
I've got to be honest, when it comes to like these things, I mean. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I feel kind of chilled out whenever like we do like the Twitch things, but 9 times out of 10, I listen to the music, and the songs I really enjoy are the ones that sort of make me feel something. So I'm going to go for When I Want to Get Going. I don't know. I think it's just because I naturally am shit at relaxing. I'm not a very relaxed person. So I'm going to go for that.
I would put, I personally, I would put When I Want to Get Going, but for just
to be different.
A little bit different. I'm going to go for Relax.
Out of the following, what kind of book would you take with you on a vacation? I like it should
an easy read, a collection of essays, a profound book, a comic book, and a travel guide. For me, it would be a comic book, preferably.
Really,
book, you know.
Really. Okay. This is where I'm going to come across as a total dick. See, profound books not so much because I get the feeling profound's like preachy. Easy to read, usually not anything to get from that. I never really read comic books. Travel guide, like, what the fuck, you're there, just enjoy being there. So I'm going to go for essays. I would read essays. I like reading essays. So essays it is.
For me, a good comic book. I mean, some of the greatest people I like really kind of like sci-fi fantasy stuff. So when I do like read a book, I like stuff like the Split Infinity Saga or the Dresden Files, freaking whatever, Bio Space Tyrant. For me, those are all good reads.
I kind of prefer that stuff as like movies. I mean, I get like a good science fiction movie is really good, and yeah, I guess a science fiction book as well. But it would have to be like a book, like with full on prose. I'm not big into comic books. I never really got. I don't think I've ever really got through a comic book.
Here's me. I prefer comic books while sat with my giant collection of comic books.
Yeah, you kind of gave yourself away a little bit there. I would.
Yeah. Neon prefers a comic book. No shit.
The next one's interesting. Like question 8 then. Question 8 says, "Are you good at lying? Yes, no. Yes, if it's a little white lie. My face would give me away. I don't like lying." Well, I think everyone tells lies occasionally, but I would say, like, I mean, the problem is that I think the problem with lies is that I don't have the memory. If I needed to lie about something, I know that I would like contradict myself later. So I kind of avoid them just because even if I really need to get out of a situation, if I lie about something, I'm just going to trip up on myself later. Because they always say that thing, isn't it? It's like, if you tell someone something that isn't true, then it's just they're going to remember it and you're going to forget it, and then they're going to mention it later and you're not going to remember it, and then you're going to look like a dick. So, I
mean, me as well. Like, I prefer like a drama-free life. So I don't like lying. If I can avoid it at all costs, then I will.
Okay, so what if someone you really like, someone who is really nice to you, they're really friendly, they're so pleasant, but they're also really fucking annoying, and they're like, "Neon, I would like you to come to my 6-hour poetry recital on Tuesday. It's like, I know that you've got like, I know your favourite football team's playing, Neon, but this would mean a lot to me. This would be the most important thing in the world for me. Can you please come to my 6-hour poetry recital?" What are you going to say?
Do you know what the bad thing is? I'd probably go.
You're so English. I love it. You'd sit there and you'd be like, "I don't want to be here, but this is the right thing to do."
Yeah, that's exactly it. That would be exactly it. I'd be smiling. As long as it makes them happy, then I'd bear it. I'd grin and bear it. It would be a very, very corkscrewed grin, but it would, It's like, for me, I'd prefer making other people happy.
I feel like you're lying right now.
I do so much. I've missed, like you just said, football. I've missed so much football over the past years just doing streaming, just because of obviously doing other things for other people. So many shows and so I barely get any time to myself. Like, realistically, like, probably the most time I ever had to myself was during surgery. And let's be honest, I mean, I was in bed, like, bleeding profusely out of my gob. So it wasn't the most pleasant fucking time to spend.
There's always an excuse with you. Always.
I know. But no, generally, I don't like lying, but I think maybe for those that maybe like know me personally, I think I'm a little bit too blunt as well. Like, I got no... Like, I got no filter. Like, because I don't really try to tell lies, like, I'll tell people how it is sometimes, and I'll be like, hey, okay. Like, if one of my friends a dick, I don't try and sugarcoat it. I turn around to him and go, well, actually, mate, you were a bit of a dick there. You know?
I think it's easy to be honest to people if you've got something harsh to say, but if it's like some...
I would say that being honest has probably got me in more trouble than if I just chose to, a white lie. Honest to God.
I would say that being honest has probably got me out of a lot of trouble. Every time, like, I just say something that is really just, you're thinking, oh shit, I shouldn't say this. When you actually do, it usually fixes the problem. Even if it's like awkward for a small moment, usually everything gets fixed when you just say, look, I'm going to tell you something you don't want to hear. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to say my face would give me away because I don't think I'm very good at lying, but I think there would be situations where I would be pressured into thinking, look, I just, I don't want to, this person's nice and I don't want to hurt them, but at the same time, I really, really, really just want to get away from you. So I think I'm going to say my face would give me away.
Yeah, like I said, I don't like lying. In the case of the scenario that you put, I would do it anyway, even if I didn't like it, because for me that would personally be the right thing to do, would be to go to the 6-hour poetry thing.
Fucking hell, now I see how you got 17,000 subscribers. You're such a good human being, Neon. So question number 9. When you sing in front of others, what kind of song do you choose? Well, I love karaoke, so this is like a good one for me. A song I'm good at singing, a mainstream song, a song with a good beat, a funny song, a short song. Ooh, interesting.
For those that have seen my karaoke's, a bad song unfortunately is not on the list.
A short song then.
Yeah, that's like every song I've ever sung.
I wouldn't go for a mainstream song. Too try hard for that. Song with a good beat. I like a lot of rock songs as well. I don't know if they necessarily count. I like singing punk songs as well, and they don't necessarily have a good beat. Funny song, I guess, but then it's kind of weird singing someone else's joke. So I think I'm going to go a song I'm good at singing, because no one wants to sound shite. And I enjoy singing, so I would actually like to enjoy singing it. So I'm going to go for a song I'm good at singing.
Yeah, probably be my choice as well. Though unfortunately, every time I've sang on a stream, it's definitely not been a song I'm good at singing in a different fucking language that I can't speak. Instantly goes up the...
Can you sing something for me now, Neon?
Ooh, sing something for you now. What would you like to hear? Come on.
Give me a nursery rhyme.
Twinkle, twinkle, little Howard. Ooh. How I wonder what you are.
Doesn't rhyme now.
No, it doesn't rhyme now, no. Up above in Japan so bright, wouldn't you like to get in my bed tonight? Twinkle, twinkle, little Howard, how I wonder what's underneath the sheets.
Whoa! Okay. We need to go back to that earlier question and change the weirdo answer to very. Clearly not a song I'm good at singing then, Neon. That was beautiful, Neon. I appreciate
we can't do one without the other. Come on.
Alright, what do you want me to sing?
Oh, I don't know. Go on. Another nursery rhyme. Pick anyone.
Oh shit, you picked like the only one I know. So quick, tell me a nursery rhyme, because like ABCD is like the same fucking tune.
Jack and Jill.
I don't even know that one. How does that go? That's like a poem, isn't it? It's not actually got a tune.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
See, I got 2 nursery rhymes out of you.
I got 2 now. What the fuck?
What?
Taking my own ball here.
I was trying to think of all the songs I listened to recently have been in Japanese. So it's I don't know. Give me a song, quick. Go. Pressure, Neon. The pressure's on you.
I feel like Howard's got 8 shades more red in it since he decided what song to pick.
It's because I'm like suddenly realizing it's like, Howard, you're a music reviewer, and someone asks you to think of a song and you can't do it. That's not a good place to be in your professional career. I'm trying to think, is there any Japanese songs I know that actually have English lyrics?
Singer's Barbie Girl.
Is that actually a tune? It's like, what is the tune for that?
I'll sing it again. I'm the third. Fool me once or twice, but
I know it's got the. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I know it's got that bit. That's all I remember. That's not really singing, but I think I'm going to put that forwards. I'm a Barbie girl. That thing. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna have to Google the words for Barbie.
Oh no! Come on.
I'm not old enough.
Important notice: music reviewer can't pick music.
I need to know more songs that are in. Okay. This is going to be the conclusion to this episode: is me finding the lyrics to Barbie Girl, and singing them as a song I'm good at. Okay, I'm going to click option number 1.
I'm going to go a mainstream song. I might as well.
All right.
The chat made me to.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 5, how stubborn are you? This is easy. 5.
Yeah, 5 as well.
So we're going to both click that, and we're going to see what our answers are.
Let's go. So you should listen to Japanese pop group Perfume. Wow.
Do you know, after all that, got the same answer.
No way. I bet that was the only answer. It was just a Perfume fan who created this quiz, and the only result is Perfume.
Okay, I'll tell you what, here's what you need to do, Neon. I want you to read what it says below, and while you're doing that, I'm going to go back and redo the quiz with totally different answers and see what I get.
Right, okay. You are in tune with your senses. Oh, really? Spider-Man now, are we? You are so ahead of the game that you are not only up to date with the latest trends.
This is definitely not a quiz that was posted recently.
You are also sometimes end up in your own little world. Check out the girl pop group known as Perfume. Their performances and music videos have received international praise. And their taste in fashion is also right on trend. Having collaborated with Japanese composer Yasutaka Nakata. There we go.
You're making me say wrong there.
They have released many songs that have capitalized to be one of Japan's top artists. Stay ahead of the game with Perfume, and their music could get you hooked.
All right, I've just done all the answers differently. Let's see what I get. I'm about to press 1 for stubbornness. Oh my God, Neon, we're so fucked. We're so fucked, Neon. Oh no. Result, you should listen to Japanese band BABYMETAL. Oh no, but I don't know what I clicked. I'm gonna have to watch it back and forth. Neon, we're Perfume. Your personality is tricky to pinpoint. Well, okay, so basically you're just a rando. You're a hard nut to crack and tend to go through life a little offbeat. The Japanese artist you should check out is the metal dance group BABYMETAL. Spelled as 2 words. Kind of not showing yourself as a fan there, are we? This is written by Amuse. This band occupies... Sorry, I'm being a dick. Normal. This band occupies a unique space in the music industry where idol and metal come together. The group gives off a gothic vibe, stating that they receive messages from the metal fox god. Their unusual style is something that could be right up your alley. Watch them on, this is in speech marks, YouTube, and find out, in case you haven't heard of the YouTubes. Oh shit, so okay, BABYMETAL was totally on the table and we both got Perfume. I think we need to stop pretending to be like hard rocking dudes. We clearly failed. So
this quiz saw past my charade and peered deep into my soul. I've always resonated with Perfume on a spiritual level.
But at least I did it my way. Old fashioned, baby. Oh no! It's why did I should do the Louis Armstrong one. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom from me to you. And I think to myself, talk so we don't get copyright struck. What a wonderful world. Yeah, definitely. That's
Well, there you go, guys. You've watched us do this quiz, completely fucking fail at it. If you're a fan of Perfume, let us know, because apparently so are we too.
No. We are Perfume. You need to be. We are Perfume.
Sorry, we are Perfume.
We are
There you go.
Perfume. So I'm going to end this video by, hopefully I'll remember to put a link to this quiz down below so you can tell us who you were. And I'm also going to put a quick thing as well showing what answers I just pressed then, so you can watch it back if I remember. Otherwise this video will just end because it shows that I just didn't give a shit about editing it. That's the quality of this channel, Neon. Alright. There you go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to our Perfume podcast. And we'll catch you around.
Subscribe.
I need to remember I need to remember a Perfume song that we can sing ourselves out on and totally get copyright blocked. I just got that one in my head that is like really, really sampled, so you can't sing it. There's no way of singing that. It's just all samples. Oh shit, now I can't remember any Perfume songs. Am I actually me? Fuck it, let's end. See you later, guys.
Okay, let's do it. See you later, guys.
Bye.